Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about adding and subtracting linear expressions. If you looked at my first video, which you should have, this is the second one that you should be looking at. This one continues with adding and subtracting, but there is a tweak on it. You are now looking at a different expression in the beginning, and if you remember or recall correctly, we are now working with distributive property as well. So there's going to be a couple of things happening in these problems. Number one is you need to remember that the first thing is to get rid of all these parentheses. And it was easy when we just had two expressions, right, separated by parentheses. One was a subtraction, the other one was an addition, and we weren't really doing much with the first expression except combining like terms. But now with this one, before we start combining like terms, we need to get rid of the parentheses. But in order to do that, we must distribute first. So I'm going to start with number one. I'm going to take that 4 and I'm going to go ahead and multiply it times 3x, which means that I now have 12x. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that 4 again and I'm going to multiply it times 7. And that is, I'm going to treat that minus like a negative, so that would be a negative 28. Now, for the second expression, I'm going to go ahead and take that minus, multiply it times that 30x, and it now becomes negative 30x. So remember in the last video, what I explained is that whenever you have a subtraction, it's going to change everything on that second expression. So notice my positive 24, guess what? It goes to my, it is now a negative 24. And now that I have gotten rid of my parentheses, I can now start by combining like terms. So combine 12x with negative 30x. And we have different signs here. So we're going to go ahead and subtract. So 30 minus 8. I'm sorry, I meant negative 30 plus 12x. So that means you're going to go ahead and subtract 30 minus 12. And that is going to give you 18. So we're going to have negative 18x. And notice I'm taking that negative with me because 30 is greater. Absolute value of negative 30 is 30. So that's greater. I'm taking it. I've explained that a couple times. I'm going to go ahead and take minus 28 and minus 24. And in this case, since they're both the same signs, that means that I am going to be adding. And my answer here is negative 52. I kept the same signs. Negative, negative, this is going to stay negative. I'm just going to go ahead and add, same signs you add. And that is my final answer. Number 2, final answer. Number 2, same thing. I'm going to go ahead and distribute. So 2 times 7x, 14x. 2 times 3. And let me bring in negative because it would be, has a negative 6. Now that plus, if I distribute that plus, which you can, it's just going to keep everything the same. Notice if I say positive times a positive, obviously it's going to stay positive 25x. The only time it changes, to recap, is whenever you have a minus, like number 1. And a positive times a negative, notice negative 9. So that plus didn't change anything with my second expression. So I kept it the same. I'm ready to combine like terms. I can combine 14x with, I can combine 14x with 25x. And that's going to be 39x. They're both positive. Just add them. And then you have negative 6, negative 9, and you keep it negative. Same signs you add, you keep your sign, and that is negative 15. Final answer. And we're done with that. Okay, let's go ahead and work on a couple more. I have 2 more here for practice. And you can always pause the video, do these on your own, and then look over to see if you got the correct answer at the end. If you do, then you're more than welcome to move along. So number 3, negative 2 times 3x, negative 6x. Negative 2 times a positive, so a negative times a positive is a negative, so that's negative 10. And then notice my second expression is about to change because I have a minus. So this is going to be minus 19x. And a minus times a minus, a negative times a negative is a positive 5. Again, all you need to do is remember that whenever you have a minus, you can just go ahead and change the integer to the opposite of it, and you'll be fine. So negative 6x, negative 19x, like terms. I'm going to go ahead and combine them. Since they are both negative, I will be adding. I'm going to go ahead and keep my negative sign. So that would be negative 25x. Same signs you add, keep your negative. And negative 10 and plus 5, different signs you subtract. And this is going to be minus 5. And one more time, we're keeping that 5 negative because 10, absolute value of negative 10 is positive 10, and that is greater. So negative 5 is your answer. Last one, negative 6 times x, negative 6x. Negative 6 times 2, negative 12. And then you have negative 3x and plus 17. Combine like terms. We're going to go ahead and combine negative 6x and negative 3x. And that's going to give you negative 9x. You have negative 12 plus 17. And that is different signs. You subtract, and your answer is plus 5. So this was the second part of adding and subtracting linear expressions with distributive property. Have a great day.